Hello everybody, welcome back for another video. Hope you're all doing well and that you're all having a fantastic day. Likes, comments, and subscriptions are always appreciated and very much appreciated. And without further ado, let's jump right into it. Cryptocurrency exchange Bitrue is expanding support for XRP with the listing of 10 new pairs. XRP will act as a base pair for cryptocurrencies Mana, Sand, Algo. I think BTTC is BitTorrent token. I think HBAR, Aave, Chiz, that's CHZ, is that Chili's, Dent, ApeCoin, and AR. Sure, why not? According to a recent tweet by the XRP-friendly crypto exchange. Here's the tweet for it right there. According to Whale Stats, XRP remains one of the most used smart contract platforms among the top 1,000 Binance chain whales in the last 24 hours. As reported by You Today, the XRP ledger now has a testnet that offers smart contracts according to the XRP Ledger Labs. Hook testnet v2 was quietly introduced a few months ago. Yeah, because I definitely assumed that would have made major news, but apparently it actually ended up happening. The Hooks Builder, a web-based development environment that enables developers to create, test, deploy, trigger, and troubleshoot Layer 1 smart contracts on the XRP ledger, was also announced recently. So I go over the news every single day, sometimes twice a day. And I heard nothing about the XRP ledger having a smart contract platform. It says it's a test net, but you know, XRP news is usually always all over the place. So I just would have assumed that that would have made major news. And I wonder exactly what's going to be happening once that actually is fully deployed. A couple of years ago, there were initiatives, I would say, by a number of companies who kind of came together. I don't know where they were all from. The main one being Ripple, who kind of partnered with other entities who all announced basically that they wanted to be building on top of the XRP ledger in different ways. This was even before we had NFTs or anything else like that. So I guess it's kind of all coming together, if you want to say that, because I heard nothing about a smart contract platform on XRP. I heard about the NFT platform, and I heard about there was something else that they also developed. I don't remember what it was. And also, 10 new trading pairs with XRP as the base pair on Bitrue. So that's also quite significant. Hopefully the volume jumps up from these new pairings. Yeah, that's the XRP new pairs and also smart contract platform news. And yeah, let's move on. Also in the news, cryptocurrency trading platform OKX has been granted the Provisional Virtual Assets License in Dubai by the Virtual Assets Regulatory Authority VARA, which is now the latest crypto exchange to win the license. OKX, isn't there an OKEX? Okay, OKX will now be able to provide services to qualified investors in the UAE in a regulated environment. In order to maximize the potential of the new license, OKX said it will establish a regional hub in Dubai to contribute to developing the ever-expanding virtual asset ecosystem both in Dubai and globally. The MENA region, they said, is one of the fastest growing markets for our industry. They also, if you missed it about a month or so ago, there were like 5 different companies who had moved into Dubai, made new spaces in Dubai, or have like partnerships, air quotes, like with the government as far as like what they plan on developing and what they plan on doing. I think we also had news last month, maybe it was in May, that Ripple also partnered with, I think, the government in some sort of way, like they are regulatorily approved. And also, I think 2 banks in the UAE are also using RippleNet to send transactions as well. So I think it's kind of just like the time in history where the UAE / Dubai, same place I know, are basically moving forward at rapid speed to make sure that they are like ahead of the game when it comes to regulations and also like, you know, getting money to stay within their region. They said the MENA region is one of the fastest growing markets for our industry, and we are very excited to be at the heart of its thriving ecosystem. OKX looks forward to contributing meaningfully to the free exchange of ideas that is going to be so important to the development of the space while innovating for the future in a regulated framework. So there's a lot of times during any given week, there's always tons of this is now moving to this country or has received this type of license news, and this is just another one of them. I was asking honestly, I thought there was an exchange called OKEX. Is this simply another one just simply called OKX? A lot of times some of them have very similar names, or they may have like rebranding, like so many coins have rebranded and they take off part of their name, or they have like new additions onto it. And I'm like, I don't know if you're the same thing or if you're completely something different else. Anyway, OKX, ow, my finger, ow, I like slammed it into the table. Oh, that really hurt. I'm fine. Anyway, OKX has received a license to operate in Dubai. Fantastic. I think every other exchange has as well. I think Coinbase has one. We know that Binance definitely has one because of the last 2 years. Kraken, I'm not too sure about. I feel like they would. Alrighty. Let's move on. This was the most, this story was so popular and I could not believe it or actually understand why. Coinbase has won a battle in its bid to go global, having received approval from Italian regulators to continue operating within the country. The San Francisco-based exchange published a blog post on the 18th of July explaining that it had met regulatory requirements and that it would bring new products and features. Italy's Organismo Agenti e Mediatori, or OAM, approved the operation of the exchange, which has been working on meeting compliance requirements whenever necessary. Nana Murugesan, her name is Nana? Oh, Nana. I thought it said wow. Anyway, but no, that's how you say Nana. I'm not going crazy. That's how you say Nana. Anyway, Vice President, International and Business Development said of the development, gaining this regulatory approval is a testament to our close collaboration and positive working relationship with the Italian financial regulators. When people say stuff like this, it's very weird. I wonder like what people are actually talking about. I've never had to get regulatory approval to do anything gigantic. But whenever they say like our close relationship, we've collaborated together, is it like money? Like what's how much are these forms? How much is the paperwork? How long did they have to wait for? Like what conversations do you have to have with these people to be allowed within the country? I used to naively many times think that you kind of had to just submit the paperwork. It didn't really matter who you were or what you were. You just kind of put forth the paperwork. There was like maybe a $500 fee, which I know, I'm sure it's a lot more than that. And then they simply look at the paperwork and the merits of what's going on and they go, approved. But it's clearly so much more than that. And I always wonder exactly what. Like a lot of times years ago, we used to have a lot of companies be like, oh, we had a very long talk with the SEC and have finally received approval. And we are glad for our lawyers and the collaboration that they had. And it's like, you needed lawyers just to get some paperwork pushed through. So it kind of goes back to the thing that I'm always talking about. Like when it comes to like regulators, it's like, I feel like they're not really regulating so much as like just charging people for paperwork or like making them get in trouble for not having the proper paperwork as opposed to actually regulating and helping. You understand what I'm saying? I'm sure you do. It's English. But I always wonder, like, what conversations are they having? What's happening behind closed doors? Because, it's not as simple as, Coinbase. Yeah, I have a friend who uses them. They're definitely legit. Like, what goes into the special sauce? They said, as we continue to grow across Europe and other regions, maintaining our strong regulatory relationships will ensure that we will continue to bring to market the products that our customers want. I don't know about that. Through the most trusted and secure platform in the crypto economy. I also don't know about that. So yeah, this was incredibly popular news. And I don't actually understand why. Is it because the word Coinbase is there, or is it because it's Italy? Those are the only two things I could actually think of. The idea, like this, during the day this news came out, this was one of the most popular news stories. And how do I say this? I feel like Coinbase receiving letters stating that they can work in Italy shouldn't have overshadowed so many other things. But alas, the cryptocurrency space is very weird. You all know this. This isn't anything completely new. But sure, does this really make anyone else like super? Like, is anyone else like, whoa, my gosh, I can't believe I can use Coinbase in Italy now? Maybe like one person, but okay. So yeah, Coinbase is now legal in Italy, and regulations have been regulated and all that other stuff. All right, let's move on. Also in the news, Opensea has announced that they are kicking off the Solana Launchpad to allow creators to host a new mint from beginning to end on the NFT marketplace. According to the official blog post, Opensea will guide creators to navigate all pre-mint activities and allow list minting for their communities and supporters, in addition to all post-mint and secondary sales. They said the goal is to develop the best Solana experience in the NFT ecosystem by allowing users to have custody of the... Didn't they already have custody of their NFTs before? We're excited to start this program with 2 Solana creators as part of our Launchpad experience. We are excited to launch and learn with these first drops, and we're committed to expanding primary drops on OpenSea. The development comes 3 months after OpenSea activated support for Solana. So is it just that you'll be able to mint NFTs exclusively on Solana through OpenSea? The launch is part of OpenSea's plan for a multi-chain future to enable access to NFTs across different... Yeah, I guess that makes a lot of sense. It would be stupid if it was just on Ethereum. We've seen... If Ethereum is clogged now, just imagine when millions more people are going to be using it. So I guess it makes sense to do that. But this was also relatively popular news. I think anything with Solana, Chainlink, Cardano, Shiba Inu, and there's one more coin. It's not Avalanche. There's one other coin that always ends up making like super popular news regardless of what they're about at any given time. So cool. I don't know much about Solana for obvious reasons. I still see, I don't know how people don't get it. I see so many people in the comment section constantly upset. TMI doesn't know about Solana. I don't understand why he doesn't know, man. And they're arguing with each other back and forth about how dumb I am for not knowing about every single blockchain and exactly what every single chain does. And it's like, yeah, because I go over the news and then I have a life outside. Like, I'm not exclusively just reading about what every blockchain does, especially ones that have broken 8 times this year. Anyway, yeah, cool. I guess it makes a lot of sense. I once believed that a 51% attack was kind of the, for a blockchain, but I assume Solana will be around for a very long... If you can go through multiple 51% attacks and still your price goes up, I just assume Solana is going to be around for the next 9,000 years at that point. Our great grandkids robots will still be using Solana. So cool. This is similar to what other platforms are also doing in other blockchains, the idea of like interoperability amongst themselves. And this is why we keep seeing a whole bunch of stable coins also launching stable coins on different chains. Because if you have everything on one chain, you put everything in one basket, that basket disappears. Well, look at that. You have nothing left. So it'd also be nice in general just on OpenSea and other platforms to have other chains so that everyone's not exclusively just using Ethereum. We have all these other platforms that millions of people are using. OpenSea should, I guess, I don't work for OpenSea. I assume their goal is like 15 different chains. So, you can kind of pick and choose as you enter the website. Anyway, so cool. Assumption we will be hearing an egregious amount of this as the months roll on and OpenSea picks up their volume back up and everyone's like, oh my gosh, these are the best NFTs on Solana and all the other stuff out there. Cool, yeah! OpenSea has unveiled the Solana Launchpad. It doesn't say if it's popular, but I assume it's going to be because, I need to reiterate. 51% and still doing well. I own no Solana, just in case any of you were confused at any at any point in that sentence. Yeah. I do. Oh, they fixed the website. Oh, it looks good again. It looked crazy before. It was that was wild. I do hope that you've all enjoyed. What is that? What is this little alien thing? I do hope you've all enjoyed. I do hope you all are having a great day, a great morning, a great afternoon, a great evening, wherever you are, wherever you might be. Do hope it's absolutely fantastic. Thank you all once again for watching, listening, liking, still sitting here and or supporting. And I will most certainly be talking to you all soon. See you.